Anna worked as a waitress in a busy diner in the heart of a futuristic city. The diner was a blend of old-fashioned charm and modern technology. Neon lights danced on chrome tables and a digital menu board blinked softly behind the counter. Every morning, Anna greeted customers with a warm smile and a kind word. She believed in small acts of kindness, even in a world where technology often replaced human care. That morning, as the sun rose behind towering skyscrapers, Anna balanced a tray of freshly made pancakes and steaming cups of tea. The aroma of coffee and toasted bread filled the air. As she passed the diner's front window, she saw a small stray dog sitting on the curb. The dog's fur was unkempt, and its eyes held a gentle sadness. Despite the busy morning rush, Anna's heart softened at the sight. She paused by the window, lowering the tray slightly. The stray did not bark or whine like many others in the crowded city streets. Instead, it watched Anna with quiet, curious eyes. For a moment, time seemed to slow down. Anna thought of the many times she had seen strays wandering near the diner, but something about this little creature was different. Its eyes flashed a hint of an unusual light, a glow that Anna could not quite explain. Inside the diner, the manager, Mr. Roberts, was known for his strict rules and business-first attitude. He believed that every minute in the diner should be spent making money, not caring for lost animals. When he saw Anna pause, he frowned and called out sharply, "Anna! Keep moving. We have no time for stray animals." Anna hesitated, then made a decision. She quickly set down the tray behind the counter, grabbed a small plate of extra food, and stepped out through the side door. The stray dog watched her warily as she knelt beside it on the cold, metal steps of the diner. "Hey, little one," Anna said softly. "Are you hungry?" She offered the plate of food. The dog approached slowly and began eating with a hunger that spoke of many long, lonely days. Just then, the door behind her swung open. Mr. Roberts stood there with crossed arms and a stern look. "What are you doing, Anna?" he barked. "I told you not to feed strays." His tone was harsh, and the diner's regulars glanced outside, curious about the disturbance. Anna's cheeks flushed with embarrassment, but she did not back down. "I just couldn't stand to see it suffer," she said quietly. "There is plenty of food wasted here. A small meal can make a big difference." Mr. Roberts's face turned red with anger. "This is a business, Anna, not a charity. I am warning you, if you do this again, you will be fired." Before Anna could speak again, he turned on his heel and went back inside. The stray dog finished its meal and looked up at Anna with eyes that now shone with a gentle warmth. As she patted the creature's head, Anna felt a strange connection, as if this small act of kindness was about to change her life. Later that day, as Anna closed the diner for the night, she found herself unable to forget the dog's unusual eyes. There was something in that quiet gaze, a glimmer that hinted at secrets beyond the ordinary. In a city of advanced machines and digital wonders, this stray seemed to hold a mystery of its own. Anna took the dog with her that night, promising a warm shelter and a safe place to rest. Walking home, Anna carried the small animal in her arms. The neon city lights blurred into streaks as she passed through dark alleys and busy sidewalks. The stray remained calm, its eyes fixed on Anna as if it knew she was meant to help. In her small apartment, Anna set up a cozy bed for the dog. She cleaned it gently and placed a bowl of water nearby. The creature's soft whine as it settled in made her heart ache with compassion. Unbeknownst to Anna, high above the city in a secret control room of a research facility, scientists monitored unusual energy readings coming from the area near the diner. The stray dog was not merely a lost animal, it was a product of advanced genetic experiments meant to bridge the gap between Earth life and alien life. Its glowing eyes were the first sign of a hidden power that could alter the balance of life in the city. As Anna drifted off to sleep that night with the stray by her side, she had no idea that her act of kindness was about to draw her into a mystery far greater than she could ever imagine. The city was about to reveal secrets of science, compassion, and courage that would change her life, and the fate of many others, forever. The next morning, sunlight streamed through the small window of Anna's apartment. She woke slowly, the soft breathing of the stray dog beside her drawing her out of sleep. As she rubbed her eyes, she noticed that the dog's eyes still glowed faintly, as if holding a secret within them. Anna felt a mix of wonder and concern. This was no ordinary stray. After a quick breakfast, Anna stepped out into the busy street. The city buzzed with life, the hum of hover cars and digital billboards creating a constant background noise. Although she had lost her job at the diner the previous day, Anna's determination remained strong. She believed in her heart that her act of kindness was not a mistake but a sign of something greater. With the stray dog trotting at her side, Anna headed toward the nearby park to clear her thoughts. She found a quiet bench under a large, ancient tree. As she sat there, she gently stroked the dog's fur and wondered about its unusual appearance. The animal's glow and calm demeanor made Anna feel as if it were sent to her for a reason. She looked at its bright eyes and thought, maybe you are more than just a stray. While Anna pondered, far above the busy streets, a sleek research facility observed the city through high-tech sensors. Inside a dimly lit control room, scientists in white coats monitored energy readings that spiked near the diner and in Anna's neighborhood. One scientist, Dr. Ellis, leaned forward, studying the monitor. "There's something here," he murmured. "The stray's energy signature is off the charts. It's as if it carries a unique power, almost like an alien gene mix." Dr. Ellis quickly sent a message to his colleagues. They were part of a secret project designed to study interspecies genetic evolution. The stray had been created as part of a controversial experiment, a blend of Earth's natural biology and alien genetic material, meant to adapt to harsh environments. The experiment was meant to produce a being with extraordinary abilities, capable of surviving in extreme conditions. But something had gone wrong, and the creature had escaped. Back at the park, Anna's thoughts were interrupted by a sudden change in the stray dog. It stopped eating the food she had given it earlier and began to paw at the ground. Curious, Anna followed its gaze to a small, buried object half hidden under fallen leaves. With gentle hands, she unearthed a small, metallic device that shimmered in the sunlight. It looked futuristic, with strange symbols etched into its surface. The device hummed softly in her palm, and the stray dog watched intently. Anna's heart raced. The device was unlike anything she had seen, a mysterious gadget that could be linked to the city's high-tech advancements or even to the alien experiments Dr. Ellis had been studying. Holding the device, she felt a surge of energy and a quiet confidence, as if the tool was meant for her. Determined to learn more, Anna decided to visit a local community center known for helping those who had been cast aside by the corporate world. There, she met Ben, a kind and resourceful man who had experience in fixing electronic gadgets. Ben listened carefully as Anna explained what she had found, the strange energy from the device, and the unusual nature of the stray dog. "It sounds like this creature might be more important than we thought," he said thoughtfully. "And this device, it could be a key to understanding that power." Ben agreed to help Anna study the device. Together, they took it to his small workshop, a cluttered room filled with old parts and modern tools alike. Ben connected the device to a diagnostic machine, watching the numbers and symbols flash across the screen. "This isn't like any technology I've seen," Ben murmured. "There's an alien signature embedded in it. It might be linked to that secret research project. But I need more time to decode it." As Ben worked on the device, Anna sat with the stray dog, who lay calmly at her feet. The dog's eyes occasionally flickered with a bright light, and its presence filled Anna with a sense of hope. She recalled her last few days, the loss of her job, the kind act that cost her everything, and she began to see a pattern emerging. Her simple act of kindness was connected to something much larger than herself, something that could change not only her life but the lives of many others. Meanwhile, back at the research facility, Dr. Ellis reviewed the data from the stray dog's energy readings. He frowned as he considered the implications. If this creature is evolving on its own, it might hold the key to a new phase of human survival, he said. His words, though meant for a confidential report, echoed the potential of human ingenuity and compassion in a world where technology and science were pushing the boundaries of nature. As evening approached, Anna and Ben finished their work for the day. The device remained a puzzle, but its mystery only deepened Anna's resolve. With the stray dog by her side and a newfound purpose stirring within her, she decided that her next step was clear. She would follow the clues, uncover the truth about the device and the creature, and maybe, just maybe, find a way to bridge the gap between a cold, futuristic society and the simple, warm heart of a kind soul. Anna woke the next morning with a renewed sense of determination. The mysterious device still lay on the table in her small apartment, its surface cool and unyielding under her touch. The stray dog, now affectionately called Buddy by Anna, sat near the window, his eyes still glimmering with an otherworldly light. Anna felt that both the device and Buddy were connected to something far beyond her simple life. After a quick breakfast, Anna decided to visit Ben's workshop again. The cluttered space was filled with old parts, modern tools, and screens displaying data. Ben was busy working on the device, his brow furrowed as he studied the strange symbols and energy readings. "Good morning, Anna," he greeted her warmly. "I've made some progress. The device seems to have layers of code that I have never seen before." Anna leaned over his shoulder as Ben explained, "It appears that the device is not just a simple gadget. There is a hidden signal, almost like a beacon. I believe it is meant to interact with Buddy's genetic signature. His unique energy could be a key to unlocking its purpose." Ben's words stirred a mix of excitement and caution in Anna's heart. She wondered what role she and Buddy might play in a larger story, one that connected the human spirit with advanced science. As the morning passed, Ben continued to work on decoding the device while Anna took Buddy for a walk around the block. The city was bustling with life, hovercars zipped by and holographic advertisements flickered above busy streets. Despite the modern wonders surrounding her, Anna felt that there was something deeper at work. Every step she took with Buddy by her side reminded her of the kindness that had set her on this unexpected journey. During their walk, Anna noticed a small crowd gathered outside a community notice board near a tech market. A handwritten flyer caught her eye. It read, "Help needed, strange energy readings in the East District. Anyone with knowledge of advanced tech or unusual phenomena, please contact the Research Council." Anna's pulse quickened. The flyer mentioned strange energy readings, much like those Ben had described from the device. She carefully took a photo of the flyer and decided to bring it to Ben. Back at the workshop, Anna showed Ben the photo. "This flyer talks about energy readings like what Buddy has," she said softly. Ben examined the image and nodded. "This might be a lead. The Research Council is known to investigate unusual tech and energy patterns. They could help us understand what is happening with Buddy and the device." Although Anna felt a little nervous at the idea of dealing with a large, secretive organization, she also knew that she needed answers. Later that afternoon, Anna and Ben decided to pay a visit to the local Research Council office. The building was imposing, with reflective glass walls and a sleek, futuristic design. As they stepped inside, the reception area hummed with quiet energy and polite conversations. They approached a receptionist with a friendly smile, and Anna explained their situation in simple, honest words. The receptionist listened carefully and then directed them to a small meeting room. Inside the room, a man named Mr. Carter greeted them. He was calm and courteous, with a clear, measured tone. "I understand you have found something unusual," Mr. Carter said as he looked at the device and the photo of the flyer. "The energy readings you describe are similar to what our sensors have picked up in recent days." Mr. Carter explained that the Research Council had been investigating sporadic signals that did not match any known technology. It appears that your stray dog, Buddy, might be the source of this anomaly, he added gently. Anna felt a mix of relief and worry. I just want to help him, she said. Mr. Carter smiled kindly. We are here to help. Our team will conduct some tests, but I must ask that you leave Buddy with us for a short time. We need to study his unique energy pattern to see if it can unlock the secrets of the device. Anna hesitated, but the look in Mr. Carter's eyes told her that Buddy would be safe. Ben spoke up, we will stay and cooperate fully. We just want to understand what is happening and how we can help Buddy, and maybe even many others, through this discovery. Mr. Carter agreed and assured them that Buddy would be well cared for during the study. As Anna and Ben left the Research Council building, Anna felt both hope and fear. The path ahead was uncertain, but she believed that the connection between her kindness, Buddy's strange gift, and the mysterious device was a sign of something miraculous unfolding. Walking back through the busy city streets, Anna held the small photo of the flyer tightly in her hand. She wondered what secrets the future might reveal, and deep down, she trusted that her heart of kindness would guide her through the unknown. After leaving the Research Council, Anna and Ben felt both anxious and hopeful about what the next steps might bring. Inside the Council's secure laboratory, Buddy was now under careful observation. Large screens displayed his energy signature, and soft, ambient lights bathed the room in a calming glow. Though Anna missed him terribly, she knew that this was necessary to understand his unique abilities. Dr. Mason, one of the lead researchers, explained the testing process in simple terms. Buddy is showing signs of energy emissions that are unlike any we have seen, he said, pointing to graphs that fluctuated with mysterious patterns. These readings suggest that his genetic makeup has been altered by an alien factor. This might be why the device responded to him. His tone was gentle, yet filled with excitement at the prospect of a breakthrough. Anna listened with a mixture of worry and wonder. She remembered the soft glow in Buddy's eyes from the night before, and the gentle way he had accepted her care. Will he be safe? She asked quietly. Dr. Mason nodded. We have strict protocols. Buddy will be well cared for here. Our goal is to learn how his energy works, and then we can find a way to help him, and perhaps others who may be affected by this technology. Ben, who had remained at Anna's side, added, we believe that the device and Buddy are connected. We hope that by studying his energy, we can unlock the secrets of this gadget and use that knowledge to make a difference in our world. Over the next several hours, Anna sat in a quiet waiting room outside the laboratory. She stared out the window at the city below, where hovercars drifted through the sky and people hurried along neon-lit streets. The advanced world around her felt both distant and strangely intertwined with the mystery she now faced. Every passing moment brought mixed feelings of anticipation and fear for Buddy's well-being. Inside the lab, Dr. Mason and his team worked meticulously. They ran tests that involved gentle sensors placed near Buddy and monitored his reaction to various stimuli. The stray dog, calm and trusting, allowed the team to record his unique energy emissions. The readings were unpredictable at times, with sudden spikes of light that made the scientists exchange amazed glances. It was clear that Buddy was not just an ordinary dog, he was a living link between known Earth biology and unknown alien science. After a few hours, Dr. Mason stepped out to speak with Anna and Ben. His face was lit with excitement and relief. We have some interesting findings, he said. Buddy's energy pattern is not harmful. In fact, it seems to stabilize when he is calm and happy. We believe that his bond with you, Anna, plays a role in maintaining that balance. His words filled Anna with a warm glow of hope. It seemed that her kindness was not only a catalyst for this discovery but also a protective force. Dr. Mason continued, the device you found earlier appears to have a similar energy signature. We are still decoding its symbols, but there is evidence that it is designed to interact with living beings who carry this alien energy. It is almost as if the device was meant to find a partner, one that could help control or amplify this power for a greater good. Ben and Anna exchanged thoughtful looks. This revelation opened many questions about the nature of the device, the purpose behind Buddy's creation, and the potential benefits that could come from this unusual bond. Anna's heart ached with a mix of excitement and concern. She had always believed that acts of kindness could change the world, and now it seemed that her simple compassion had set in motion a chain of events that could alter the very fabric of life. "What do we do next?" she asked softly, her voice steady despite the tumult of emotions within her. Dr. Mason smiled reassuringly. "We will continue our tests and gather more data. Once we have a complete understanding of Buddy's energy and how the device interacts with it, we can explore ways to harness this power. There may be applications for healing, environmental restoration, or even defending against threats that we have not yet imagined." His words painted a picture of a future where science and compassion could work hand in hand to create a better world. As the day turned to evening, Anna reluctantly left the laboratory, promising herself that she would return as soon as she could. Ben walked with her through the busy city streets, where the hum of futuristic life continued unabated. Anna's mind swirled with questions and dreams of the possibilities that lay ahead. In her heart, she held the belief that even in a high-tech, often indifferent world, simple kindness could spark miraculous change. Back in her small apartment, Anna gazed at the empty space where Buddy had once slept, and she vowed that soon she would be reunited with him. The mysterious device and Buddy's glowing eyes were the first steps toward a future where compassion and science united to heal the world, a future that was now slowly coming into focus. The following morning, Anna woke with mixed feelings of anticipation and worry. In her heart, she knew that every day brought new questions about Buddy and the mysterious device. Today, she would return to the Research Council's facility to check on Buddy and learn more about the tests. The night before had been restless, dreams of glowing eyes and strange symbols danced in her mind. After a quick breakfast, Anna made her way to the facility. The building's sleek glass facade reflected the busy city outside, a reminder of the advanced world that often seemed indifferent to small acts of kindness. Today, however, Anna felt a deep personal connection to the research being done inside. At the entrance, Anna was greeted by Mr. Carter, the polite representative she had met in Part 2. His warm smile did little to ease the nervous flutter in her stomach. "Good morning, Anna. We have new updates regarding Buddy," he said as he led her through a secure corridor to the observation room. Inside, Dr. Mason was waiting. He looked pleased to see her and motioned for her to sit. On one of the large screens, images of Buddy appeared, calm, relaxed, and surrounded by soft, pulsating light. "Buddy has adjusted well to the environment," Dr. Mason explained. "We have observed that his energy levels become steady when he is in a calm state. It seems that your bond with him plays a significant role in stabilizing his unique energy signature." Anna's heart swelled with relief at the news. She remembered the soft glow in Buddy's eyes and the way his energy had calmed whenever she petted him. "I miss him already," she said, her voice low. Dr. Mason nodded understandingly. "We will return him to you soon for short visits. We know how much he means to you. In the meantime, we have uncovered more about the device. Ben's analysis has helped us see that it may serve as a beacon, a tool designed to search for and connect with beings who carry this special energy. We believe that the device was created to help harness this energy for a beneficial purpose. However, its true potential is still a mystery." As Dr. Mason continued to explain, Anna listened carefully. The device was now linked to a series of unusual signals that had been detected throughout the city. Some of these signals were coming from hidden corners of the urban sprawl, others from remote areas beyond the city limits. "It is as if the device is calling out to those who possess a similar energy pattern," Dr. Mason said. "We suspect that there may be more like Buddy, or perhaps even other forms of life that have been touched by this experiment." Before Anna could ask another question, the room's lights flickered and a subtle alarm beeped in the background. Mr. Carter's face grew serious as he stepped forward. "I am afraid we have an urgent matter," he announced in a calm but firm tone. "We have received reports of unauthorized surveillance near the facility. It appears that there are groups interested in our research. They are not from the Research Council but rather a private corporation with a vested interest in this technology." Anna felt a chill run down her spine. "Are they dangerous?" she asked. Mr. Carter shook his head slowly. "We cannot say for certain, but their intentions are not entirely clear. They might be seeking to control this technology for their own gain, rather than for the greater good. We must be careful with our findings and with Buddy's well-being." Dr. Mason added, "This is why we are increasing our security measures. We must protect the research and the beings involved." His eyes met Anna's with a mix of concern and determination. "Anna, your role is important. The compassion you have shown to Buddy is not a weakness, it is exactly what makes this discovery so promising. It reminds us that even in a world of advanced technology, human kindness is still powerful." Anna nodded, feeling both anxious and empowered. "I want to help," she said softly. "I believe that what we have can bring hope to many people, not just me and Buddy." Over the next few hours, the facility was abuzz with extra activity. Security personnel were discreetly added, and all sensitive areas were closely monitored. Anna was allowed a brief reunion with Buddy in a secure observation room. The dog recognized her immediately, his tail wagging gently as he approached her through the safety glass. Their eyes met, and in that silent moment, Anna felt her determination strengthen. Before she left, Mr. Carter handed her a small note. "This is a contact number for anyone you trust outside the council who may be able to help in case things escalate. We want to ensure that our research, and your bond with Buddy, remains safe." Anna took the note, tucking it carefully into her pocket. Walking back into the busy city streets, Anna's thoughts raced. The discovery of the device, Buddy's unique energy, and now the threat of outside interference made her journey even more complicated. Yet, with every challenge, her resolve only grew stronger. She understood now that her act of kindness had drawn her into a larger fight, a fight for truth, compassion, and the promise of a better future. Anna looked up at the towering skyscrapers and neon lights with a new sense of purpose. She knew that in this high-tech, ever-changing world, the power of a kind heart could spark miraculous change. And so, as she stepped forward into the unknown, she carried with her the hope that one day, the beacon of the mysterious device would lead to a brighter, kinder future for all. In the days that followed the tense meeting at the Research Council, Anna felt the weight of the unknown pressing on her every step. The city's neon glow and constant hum of technology now carried an undercurrent of uncertainty. Though still reeling from the news of possible corporate interference, Anna was determined to learn more about the mysterious device and Buddy's role in this unfolding mystery. Anna spent her mornings visiting Ben's workshop, where the duo continued their efforts to decode the strange gadget. Ben had made slow progress in understanding the alien code hidden within the device. "I think this device is meant to connect with living energy," he explained one afternoon, adjusting his glasses as he peered at a series of fluctuating data on his computer screen. "It might be trying to send us a message, or perhaps guide us towards something important." While Ben focused on the technical details, Anna took every opportunity to spend time with Buddy. The dog, always gentle and alert, seemed more at ease around her, and his glowing eyes would brighten whenever she smiled. Their bond grew stronger with each passing day, and Anna found comfort in the creature's silent companionship. She began to wonder if their connection was part of a larger destiny, a purpose that could help bridge the gap between advanced technology and the warmth of human compassion. One evening, while Anna was on her way home after meeting with Ben, she noticed a flicker of movement in the darkened alley behind a row of futuristic shops. There, in a shadowed corner, she saw a figure hurriedly exchange a small data chip with another person. The encounter was brief, and the individuals quickly melted back into the night. Although Anna was cautious, her curiosity got the better of her. She snapped a quick photo on her phone, capturing a glimpse of the chip and the silhouette of one of the strangers. This mysterious transaction added a new layer to the puzzle. Was the chip connected to the device, or was it part of the same secret network that now seemed to circle around Buddy? The next day, Anna brought the photo to Ben. "Look at this," she said, showing him the image. "I think it might be connected to the same energy signals we've been tracking." Ben studied the picture carefully. "It's possible," he replied. "This chip could be a key component or an accessory to the device. If so, it might help us understand the full picture of what is happening here." Their discussion was interrupted by a sudden alert on Ben's computer, a series of unusual readings from a remote area on the outskirts of the city. The data indicated a concentrated burst of energy, similar to what they had observed from Buddy and the device. Anna and Ben agreed that they needed to follow up on this lead. That evening, under a sky filled with flickering digital advertisements and towering holograms, they set out in Anna's small, old hover car. The vehicle, a relic compared to the sleek models zooming past, carried them on a winding road leading to the outskirts of the city. The journey was long and quiet. The landscape gradually shifted from bustling urban streets to quieter, darker districts where nature still fought to reclaim space among the concrete. When they finally reached the area indicated by the data, they found themselves in a desolate industrial zone. Rusted metal structures and abandoned factories loomed around them. In the distance, a faint blue glow pulsed rhythmically, drawing their attention. As they approached, Anna's heart pounded with a mixture of fear and anticipation. The glow emanated from what appeared to be an old research facility, its doors half open as if inviting them inside. Inside the facility, the air was cool and filled with the scent of rust and old circuitry. The blue light grew brighter, coming from a central chamber where a large, dormant machine stood. It was covered with intricate symbols and glowing lines, eerily similar to those on the device Anna had found. Ben's voice trembled with excitement as he whispered, "This might be the source of the energy we've been tracking." Anna carefully stepped forward, Buddy trotting at her side. The dog's eyes shone more brilliantly than ever, reflecting a deep connection to the mysterious machine. In that moment, Anna felt that her journey was far from over. The device, Buddy, and now this hidden facility were pieces of a puzzle that could change everything, perhaps even the future of their high-tech world. As they explored further, Anna and Ben collected data, taking careful notes and photographs. They knew that they were stepping into a realm of secrets that powerful forces would do anything to keep hidden. But Anna's heart remained steadfast. Her kindness, her belief in the power of compassion, was a beacon that could guide them through the darkness. And so, with Buddy by her side and the mysterious blue glow lighting their way, Anna moved forward, ready to uncover the truth behind the alien signals and the promise of a miraculous twist that would reshape their lives. Anna and Ben left the eerie research facility with a mixture of triumph and trepidation. The blue glow of the hidden chamber had left them with more questions than answers. As they drove back toward the city in Anna's old hover car, the night air felt charged with the weight of secrets waiting to be uncovered. During the ride, Ben's voice broke the silence. "The machine we saw, it might be a transmitter or even a gateway. The energy readings are off the charts. I believe it's connected to the device you found and to Buddy's unique signature." Anna listened intently, the image of that mysterious chamber burning in her mind. "But why hide it out here?" she asked. "It seems like someone doesn't want us to find out its true purpose." Ben nodded in agreement, his eyes focused on the road ahead. "There are powerful forces at work, Anna. Forces that will go to any length to keep this technology hidden." Once they returned to the city, Anna immediately went to the small apartment where she had once cared for Buddy. Although Buddy was still at the Research Council's care, the memory of his warm presence fueled her determination. That evening, Anna received an unexpected call on the secure number Mr. Carter had given her. The voice on the other end was calm yet urgent, "Meet me at the old library on 4th Street. I have information regarding the device and the facility you visited. The caller did not reveal a name, but Anna sensed that this could be a crucial lead. With cautious optimism, Anna contacted Ben, and together they arranged to meet at the library the following morning. The library, an ancient building juxtaposed against the modern cityscape, was a repository of forgotten knowledge and secrets. Its stone walls and quiet corridors provided the perfect setting for discreet meetings. The next day, under a gray sky, Anna and Ben entered the library. In a secluded corner among dusty shelves, a middle-aged man named David waited. His eyes were sharp and knowing, and he wore a small badge that identified him as a freelance researcher with connections to underground networks. I know about the machine, David said without preamble. There is an organization that has been tracking anomalies like this for years. They believe that these signals are remnants of an ancient civilization, one that once thrived in a galaxy far beyond our own. David explained that the machine was not simply a transmitter, it was a relic from a time when alien species and humans had cooperated, exchanging knowledge and technology. The device you found is a beacon designed to locate individuals with a latent ability to interface with this ancient technology, he continued. Buddy's unique genetic makeup makes him one of those rare beings. Ben interjected, so you're saying that Buddy could be the key to reactivating this lost technology? David nodded. In a way, yes. His energy signature aligns perfectly with the remnants of that ancient signal. If you can unlock the device's code fully, it might offer us access to knowledge that could change everything: medicine, energy, even defense against looming threats. Anna felt a surge of hope mixed with a deep responsibility. The prospect of bridging the gap between ancient alien wisdom and modern humanity was as exciting as it was daunting. But why would anyone want to keep this hidden? She asked softly. David's expression darkened. There are corporations and government factions that profit from controlling technology. They fear that this ancient power, if unleashed, could disrupt the established order. He leaned forward, his voice dropping to a whisper. And there are also darker forces that believe this power should be used to dominate, not to help people. That revelation sent shivers down Anna's spine. As they left the library, the trio agreed that their next step would be to gather more evidence and form alliances with those who shared their vision of a better future, one where technology served humanity, not the other way around. Back in the city, Anna felt a growing urgency. She began reaching out to trusted friends and local community leaders, sharing her story in carefully worded messages. Her simple act of kindness had ignited a chain reaction, drawing attention from allies as well as adversaries. Each new piece of information added to the puzzle, reinforcing the belief that Buddy's unique gift and the mysterious device were part of a larger destiny, a destiny that could lead to a renaissance of hope and human compassion in a technologically advanced world. As dusk fell, Anna sat on a park bench, reflecting on the day's events. The lights of the city shimmered around her like distant stars, and the cool breeze carried the promise of change. In her heart, she knew that her journey was only beginning. With Ben, David, and a growing network of allies, she was determined to unlock the secrets of the ancient technology and use it to empower those who had long been ignored by a cold, profit-driven society. The night was silent except for the distant hum of hover cars, and as Anna gazed at the darkened sky, she vowed to protect Buddy and the precious hope he represented. Her act of kindness had become a beacon in itself, lighting the way toward a future where compassion and science could merge to create a world of healing and possibility. In the days following the meeting at the library, Anna's world grew busier and even more unpredictable. With Ben and David by her side, she began to forge a small alliance of like-minded citizens who believed that ancient technology and compassion could improve their high-tech society. Flyers were discreetly posted in community centers and on digital bulletin boards, inviting those with an interest in unconventional science to attend secret gatherings. Anna's simple act of kindness had now become a rallying call for change. One crisp morning, Anna met with her new allies at a quiet cafe on the edge of the city. The cafe was a humble place, filled with mismatched furniture and warm light that contrasted with the sleek modern buildings outside. Among the group were a few engineers, a retired scientist, and several community organizers. All of them had heard about the strange signals in the glowing stray dog, now known as Buddy, and were eager to learn more. At the meeting, David presented the information he had gathered. "Our research suggests that the device you found is just one part of a larger system," he explained in simple language. "This system is a remnant of an ancient civilization that once shared advanced technology with early humans. The energy signals we are detecting are like breadcrumbs leading to a long-forgotten treasure trove of knowledge." His words filled the room with excitement and hope. Ben then described the technical details he had uncovered. "The symbols on the device match certain patterns found in ancient data archives," he said, showing sketches and charts on his tablet. "They appear to be a form of communication, a code that can only be unlocked by a living being with a unique energy pattern, someone like Buddy." His explanation made it clear that the stray dog was more than just a pet, he was a key part of a mystery that could change everything. Anna listened to her friends, feeling both the weight of responsibility and the thrill of possibility. She remembered how Buddy's calm presence had soothed her during her hardest days. Now, it seemed that his unusual gift could help unlock secrets that might benefit all people. With a determined look in her eyes, she said, "We must find out where this system leads. If we can understand it, we might be able to use it for healing, progress, and to bring hope to everyone." After the meeting, Anna took some time to reflect. She walked through a nearby park, the crisp air filling her lungs and the rustling of leaves offering a gentle soundtrack to her thoughts. Everywhere she looked, she saw signs of a society moving fast without caring for its people. The contrast between the advanced technology surrounding them and the simple acts of kindness that could change lives was stark. She knew that her journey would not be easy, but it was a journey worth taking. Later that afternoon, Anna received a message on her secure phone. It was from Mr. Carter at the Research Council. The message was brief, urgent: additional energy spikes detected near the industrial zone. Request your presence immediately. Anna's heart pounded as she quickly informed Ben and David. The team agreed to meet at the council's secure facility once more. Inside the facility, Dr. Mason updated them on the latest findings. "We have recorded new energy spikes from the same area where you visited earlier," he said, showing a map on a large screen. "These readings are much stronger than before, and they appear to be coming from a location near an old communications tower that has been abandoned for years." Dr. Mason's voice carried both concern and curiosity. "We believe that this tower might be part of the ancient network we are trying to understand." Anna and her team planned an expedition to the site. They gathered equipment, portable scanners, cameras, and protective gear, and set out early the next morning. The journey took them to the outskirts of the city, where modern life faded into the remnants of a once bustling industrial zone. The abandoned communications tower stood tall against the gray sky, its rusted metal a stark reminder of a bygone era. As they approached the tower, the team could feel the air change. The energy spikes were stronger here, and the symbols from the mysterious device seemed to echo in the quiet wind. Anna held the device tightly in her hand, feeling a familiar warmth spread from it. Buddy, who had been safely returned to her side by the council for the duration of their visit, now trotted happily along, his eyes glowing softly as if in anticipation. Ben set up his portable scanner near the base of the tower while David took notes and photos. The readings on the scanner rose rapidly. "It's like the tower is transmitting a signal," Ben said in awe. "The energy levels are off the charts." Anna stepped closer and looked up at the towering structure. In that moment, she felt a deep connection, as if the tower was calling out to her. The ancient network, the device, Buddy's unique energy, all were pieces of a puzzle that promised to reveal secrets of the past and a better future for humanity. Determined, Anna promised herself and her team that they would continue this search. The answers lay hidden within the echoes of this abandoned tower, and with every step, they were closer to unlocking the miraculous twist that had set their lives on a new path. The morning after their expedition to the abandoned communications tower, Anna and her team awoke with a strong sense of purpose. The data they had collected from the tower had deepened the mystery, but it also offered promising clues. The energy readings, now more stable and patterned, suggested that the tower was indeed a critical part of the ancient network. Anna clutched the mysterious device in her hand, its warmth steady, as if affirming that they were on the right track. After a quick breakfast at a small diner on the outskirts of the industrial zone, the team gathered at a secure location in a rented van. Ben carefully reviewed the scanner data, while David cross-checked the photographs of the tower's intricate symbols. These readings matched the device's pattern almost perfectly, Ben observed. It seems the tower is amplifying the signal. David added, this amplification could be a call, a beacon meant for someone or something. Anna listened intently, her mind swirling with possibilities. Could it be that the ancient network was designed to connect beings with special energy, like Buddy? With renewed determination, the team decided to return to the tower one final time to capture more detailed data. Anna, accompanied by Ben, David, and a small security crew provided by the Research Council, set off early that afternoon. The route was quieter now, the abandoned roads giving them a sense of solitude as they drove back to the tower. Upon arrival, the sight of the rusted tower against the gray sky was both haunting and magnificent. The energy spikes around it had a rhythmic, almost musical quality, and the tower's ancient symbols glowed faintly under the touch of the morning sun. Anna felt as though the tower was alive with memories of a distant past, a legacy of cooperation between ancient civilizations and early humans. In a carefully coordinated effort, Ben set up advanced scanning equipment near the base of the tower while David documented every detail with his camera and notebook. Anna stood close by with the device in her hand. As she pressed it gently against the tower's weathered metal, a soft hum resonated in the air. The device lit up, and its symbols began to shift in a slow, mesmerizing dance of light. Buddy, now back safely with Anna after being returned by the council, sat faithfully by her side, his eyes glowing with an even brighter intensity. Suddenly, the device emitted a clear, steady tone, a sound that seemed to bridge the past with the present. The scanner's readings spiked dramatically, and Ben's equipment displayed a complex series of patterns. It's working, Ben said excitedly. The device is communicating with the tower. David's hands trembled as he scribbled down notes. The atmosphere was charged with an energy that felt both ancient and futuristic. At that moment, a holographic display flickered to life on one of the portable screens. The symbols from the device and the tower merged to reveal a message, a map, it appeared, of the entire ancient network, with a highlighted path leading to a location far beyond the city limits. The display pulsed softly, as if inviting the team to follow its guidance. Anna's heart pounded. This was the miraculous twist they had been waiting for, a key to unlock secrets that could transform their high-tech society. We have a direction, Anna said, her voice steady and clear. This map could show us how to access a vast store of knowledge and technology left behind by those ancient allies. If we can understand it, we might be able to create new ways to help people, heal our environment, and even protect us from those who would misuse this power. Ben and David nodded in agreement, their eyes shining with hope and determination. Before they could celebrate, Mr. Carter's voice came over a secure channel. Anna, we've been monitoring your progress. While this discovery is promising, please be aware that corporate interests are mobilizing. You must move with caution. His warning underscored the urgency of their mission. Unlocking the ancient network was not only a matter of scientific breakthrough but also a race against forces that would seek to control or suppress it. With the map secured and the device activated, Anna and her team prepared